Okay guys, I thought I'd give you a real life update. Baby is 10 days old today and I'm a mess. I really need to shower. I need to put a shirt on. I need to change my bra. I have like milk stain all over this and like blood from his umbilical cord and like, I'm overwhelmed. John is skiing today. He left at 5 a.m. and it's now like 12:15 and he's supposed to be home in the next like 2 hours, but I'm fine. I can handle this child on my own. Hang on, let me cover up so you don't have to look at my monstrosity. I'm fine on my own. I'm just like overwhelmed. Like I just want to shower. I want to be able to like, I don't know, have someone watch him while I shower so I don't have to worry about him breathing or like the dogs doing anything to him. Also the dogs. One of my dogs just chewed up a poopy diaper, so that's super fun. Yesterday she chewed up a haka. I have 2 hakas that have been like amazing and I love them. They're one of my top fave baby items right now. But one of my dogs, we like left for the house for a little bit and she chewed that up as well as some chapstick. So my dogs are clearly feeling neglected and acting out. But I just like don't have enough to give everyone right now. I'm just like trying to get by, you know? I'm also just on the verge of crying all the time for absolutely no reason whatsoever. It's just who I am now. And this kid is so cute, you know. But he stresses me out because like his umbilical cord, like half of it fell off yesterday, but there's still like more left on and it's like kind of bleeding a little bit and it had been bleeding for a few days. So I don't know what's normal. I need to Google, make sure it's okay. I'm waiting for his circumcision to be fully healed too, and he's got like that red splotchy like rash all over his body, which like freaks me out. Everything says that's like normal, but it's like, it freaks me out that it's like hives or something. He's having an allergic reaction. I don't know. And he's like really dry and flaky, and probably because he was like overdue. And I don't feel like we have a great latch when we breastfeed. Like he's eating really great. It doesn't hurt me, but his lips get really like that like blistery thing. And I think that's from a poor latch. So I'm really overwhelmed. Like with little things like that. Just like, am I doing everything right? Is he like okay? But yeah. Thought I'd give you a real update of how things are going.
Oh yeah, look at how big he is.
He's so cute. Oh my baby.
Soothe yourself with the binky. There you go.
That's so sad.
Soothing binky. There you go.
Poor baby.
No?
The doctor is traumatizing, I know. Okay, we just finished up at the pediatrician's and he's not even 2 weeks old yet and he weighs 8 pounds, 10 ounces, and he was born at 10 pounds, no, I'm sorry, whoa. He was born 8 pounds, 6 ounces. So he's above his birth weight. So they said we didn't have to go back for a 1-month checkup, so we scheduled a 2-month appointment. So he's doing good. He's super healthy. He's growing. And he looks like he's growing. He looks so big. Right, Bubba? Did you do good? Okay, so I was just editing the footage that I have and I realized that I never recorded an update on Hayes' heart. So if you guys had watched my last few videos, then you know Hayes had an echocardiogram at 2 days old because they were concerned about a heart defect. When they did the echo, they saw his heart looked fine. There was no heart defect, but they did see something that was a little concerning. The hole in his heart hadn't closed yet. And all babies are born with a hole in their heart, so that's not the issue. Like, they're born with a hole in their heart and it usually closes within a few days. And even if it doesn't, it's like not concerning. So the hole itself was not the issue. It was that on one side of the hole it was like dilated, or they called it like an aneurysm. So they were a little bit concerned about that. They said it could just be a normal part of it closing, but just to be safe, they wanted to have us go back 2 weeks later to make sure that it had closed. They said there was no blood pooling on the side that was like dilated, so that was really good. So we weren't really overly concerned, but it was something we definitely obviously wanted to make sure it was okay. So we went 2 weeks later and he had an echo, and the ultrasound tech spent a lot of time focusing on one section of his heart. So we assumed there was something wrong, and I mean, he spent a long time looking at it. So we go back to the room and the cardiologist that we saw was like, the hole itself is closed and the aneurysm is gone, so everything looks great there. But what the ultrasound tech was looking at, I guess, was the, let's see, it was the leaflets of his aorta. So they like open and close to let blood go in and out, but with his, I guess a little bit of blood would like leak back through while they were closing. I'm not going to pretend to be a heart expert whatsoever, but that's my understanding basically is that a little bit of blood leaks back through, and so they just don't perform 100% like they're supposed to. But it isn't an issue that he would need surgery for. It's like there could be adults that this happens to and we would just like never know. So they said we would go back a year or two later when he's like 1 or 2 years old. We'll go and have it checked out again, but basically they aren't concerned at all. We'll monitor it, but it's like she wasn't concerned. She said there was no like warning signs or anything terrible. So we're just grateful that we got like the best case scenario of everything, considering we thought it was going to be terrible. We thought it was going to be a, you know, a heart defect when he was born. So we'll take what we can get. We're very happy and we're so grateful that he's healthy and he doesn't need to go back to the heart doctor for like another year. So yeah, that's the update. Everything turned out to be fine. That's all the footage, the random footage that I had for that first month. I didn't take out my camera very often. So my next video that I'll post is this 1 month update. And then at some point, once I get through all the footage that I already recorded, I do want to get back into like vlogging and just like our day-to-day life and other things besides just like baby updates. But this is just like all my life is right now. So anyway, so that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.